I first had the residence inflicted upon me, I'd say it was 1981 maybe. A good friend of mine, his mother was into all the Ralph Records stuff, but she was particularly into the residence, and we'd go over to his house, and she was pretty hip mom, and she was into like Motorhead, Yellow, and the residence, and Snakefinger, of course, as well. So I remember her playing me some Residents one, because she always talked about the Residents. She had, all the T-shirts and she has all the vinyl, picture discs, everything, all that stuff. She probably still does to this day. And the first thing I heard was Constantinople, and I absolutely hated it. I thought to me, it was the music that they are probably playing in hell. That was my perception of it. But and it sort of became this joke that she'd play me Residents every now and again. But my girlfriend at the time kind of got into it, and then it just kind of grows on you. It's like a fungus. It just kind of takes over, and then you kind of get used to the fungus, and then you learn to appreciate the fungus. So the Residents was a big part of my musical fungus.
What's one of the favorite albums of yours?
Well, the all-time favorite album, which is actually one of the greatest albums ever recorded by any human being that has ever existed on this planet or any other planet, is Duckstab. And of course, we've covered a couple tunes from that record over the years. 3 tunes, I think, over the years. And it is the Sgt. Pepper's of abstract, avant, whatever you want to call it, music.
A lot of people have become made aware of the Residents through your covers. Was that like an intentional, like that you were kind of wanting to bring the Residents into the...
I think more than anything, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink it if it tastes like shit. And the Residents, like Primus, it's usually not, it's a hard pill to swallow. It's an acquired taste. It's like your first shot of single malt whiskey. You kind of go, what the hell is everybody talking about? And then you get into it. And that's the way I've always felt our music was, and I feel the Residents music was. So part of it was we just wanted to play this stuff to let people know where we were coming from, because the Residents have been a huge influence on me in many ways. Theatrically, I've been accused many times of being a member of the Residents because I kind of have that twang thing going, which is, it's an influence of the Residents.
What do you think it means to perform in disguise?
I think it's spectacular to perform in disguise. In fact, I've had this conversation with Buckethead because he's figured out the secret to eternal youth is that nobody knows how old or how unattractive Buckethead actually is. Or attractive, for that matter. He could be, Engelbert Humperdinck, and nobody would know. But for me, I throw the pig mask on every now and again and the monkey mask, and it just puts you into a different space. You can, Stuart Copeland likes to say, as he did with Clark Kent, that the mask reveals the true self. You put on a mask, you're able to do things you wouldn't normally do with your face sticking out. I think. I enjoy it. It makes you step into a different character.